What is up, everybody? Bleeding Blue Podcast, episode 80. We are back at it to talk about Leafs, not Bills, and Blue Jays. Not too much to say about the Bills. We already had our last podcast discussion about them and their season and what they need
hmm
to do. It's obviously apparent that Miles Garrett and Cooper Cup, is it, that they
Yep.
elected to be traded? Or Cooper Cup. Yeah, what happened with him? I know he's
They're just looking to deal him off.
yeah. So
Same, but Garrett wants to be traded. I don't
which
blame him. Who wants to play in fucking Cleveland right now?
exactly. I mean, it would be a great uh trade if the Bills ended up getting him. I think
Oh, that
everybody
would be trade of the century.
you'd love
Um,
that. Yeah.
oh, 100%.
They're like the best
Either
option
him.
out there.
Oh, he's the best. He's the probably the best defensive player in the league
Yeah.
when it comes to what the Bills need, which is pass rush. Literally the best thing you can think of is Miles Garrett. Another option that I was thinking would be really good for the Bills would be Max Crosby, who is
Wow.
also another very good defensive end. Um, he's talking recently in the news. He's been on like different interviews and stuff, and he's always talked about the Bills. Uh, he would like to play there because he was planning on being drafted actually to Buffalo when he was a rookie. So I think that would be also a very good pickup 'cause he's a great player also. So
Yeah, I know, and he plays for a fucking terrible team, the Raiders.
yeah, not Oakland, sorry, Las Vegas is not very good right now.
Yeah. So, but anyway, no, you're right. He is very good, and he's
I
been.
would also, if you're also mentioning Cup, I would like that as well. Um,
It's a big list. It's a
it
lot.
is, it is, but I think priority is definitely defense for the offseason for the draft, and we have a lot of draft picks. I think we have like seven or eight,
That's
eight or
awesome.
nine draft picks, so we got a decent amount of draft picks this year. So I'm sure we'll probably focus on secondary and the pass rush. So maybe deal some of those draft picks away for Garrett and see what we can do with it.
Yeah. No, for sure. Anyway, I was gonna mention, yeah, so Bills, speaking of football, Bills are out, left down to two teams, as we've said, and we're gonna do our prediction. It's not gonna take long, and it's gonna be pretty boring, but Chiefs, they're gonna win. So that's my belief. I know you
Yep.
probably feel the same way.
Oh, for 100%. There's this has been the story throughout the whole year. Are the Chiefs going to three-peat? Um, yeah, this I think this is a no-brainer. I'm not a big fan of the Eagles either, really. Their coach is not like I hate Nick Sirianni. He's just the biggest idiot out of all the coaches in the NFL. Like his persona and the way he acts on the field.
Oh, he's like a
It's
child.
yeah, exactly. He's
Have you seen the
he is a
video where like
child.
Jalen Hurts has to like tell him to like shut the fuck up, like because he's like
Yeah,
going
he's
too crazy?
I
Yeah.
if he was the Bills coach, I would hate it. I would hate it. Like no other coach in the NFL is acting like that.
He's
It's
he's
only
the
him.
you know who he's the I don't want to maybe personality wise I'm not gonna give them, but in terms of what they have, I he's like the baseball equivalent of Dave Roberts, because Dave Roberts has been
Mm,
gifted a team that is made for playoffs and made to be a fucking incredible team. And Nick Sirianni, I'm sure he has some input onto how good the team is and how they are, but like again, you got fucking Jalen Hurts, Saquon, AJ Brown, like you're fucking cooking with gravy, you know? So I
right.
don't it's that's Mookie, Freddie, and Shohei.
Yeah.
not yeah, I think they're a little bit better than that football comparison, but yeah, like anyway, I think you can agree with me on that.
No, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's been there for four seasons and every year he's been in the playoffs. So, and
Philadelphia
obviously
has
two
been too.
times he's
The other
been
thing,
to what's
Philadelphia,
that?
Philadelphia is a like a they're a big football town, obviously, a big football city, and they're willing. It appears that they're willing to spend too, and so or trade make the trades to put
Yeah,
on.
they're risk takers, and that's why they make it to the playoffs every year, and they have success because they take risks.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would much rather see the Eagles win because I hate watching the Chiefs winning it every year, or at least going every year. Um, I really like Saquon too. I think he's one of the best, probably the best player in the NFL right now, and one of the more likable guys too. Um, he says all the right things. He's not an idiot like his coach
Yeah,
or
he's also not like a
his other
showboater.
players.
Like he's not
No,
like,
no, not at all, not at all. It's also good because it's nice to see him get out of a shitty situation like playing for the Giants. And first year he lights the league up with an actually good O line that he has in front of him and over 2,000 rushing yards. So I would like to see him win a Super Bowl. But other than that, I think it's Kansas City this year again. Mahomes will find a way to win the game. Um, I'm sure the refs will have a say as well in some way. But I'm not really paying attention. Maybe I'll put some money on the game to make it more interesting. But yeah, I could care less about um, picking one side or the other besides one player. So,
Mhm.
but it is what it is. This just happens every year. So
Yeah.
you just have to get used to it.
Definitely, definitely,
If
definitely.
you're betting on the Eagles this weekend, you're an idiot. That's all I'm gonna say.
Dude, but at the
But
same time, they are like we say this every year, they're fucking good. Like they are good.
of course they're good. We
They're
said this
they
about the Niners last year, who were fully healthy
I
with
know.
with also the best running back at the time with McCaffrey. Um, and they didn't win. You know, so this is gonna happen again and again and again until something changes. So
It's hard. It's just yeah. I mean the three-peat just seems inevitable. Like there's just in history, it just seems like it's inevitable. Like it just seems like it's
it hasn't happened before in the NFL. Um,
yeah.
and Mahomes is the golden boy right now. So they're gonna give him the opportunity to overcome that feat. So
Yeah.
just give him another one, and let Travis Kelce propose to Taylor Swift after the game with his Super Bowl ring. Just let all that happen, and
You think
then
he
just get it
will?
over with.
I don't know. When don't
No, it won't. It won't
we're not
happen.
we're not going into that. We're not I don't even
And
know why.
also, I'm not going to say Kendrick's a horrible artist, but I'm not looking forward to his halftime performance.
You don't like
Um,
Kendrick Lamar? Because
well,
you're a Drake
just
fan.
I don't. It's not like I don't like him. It's just that the Grammys this year that we're not a music podcast. I guess we are. We do
But
our
we
top
know more
fives.
than you, you know? And
Yes, exactly. Yeah. But I think winning's best song of the year from a diss track is ridiculous.
what do you think was deserved then?
I would say I don't know. I don't really follow the music that well. Or at least the
What were the other
other mainstream
nominations? Actually,
artists.
I'm curious to see the other nominations.
There was a lot of good songs this year. Like I
Song
would
of the
even pick.
Year
There
20.
was a Taylor Swift song which I would take over. Like I just like if you're winning best song of the year and best record of the year off a diss track, I think that's complete bullshit,
The
in
Heart
my
Part
opinion.
5. What was I made for?
Oh, that's from
Oh,
a
that's
couple years
last year.
ago.
Oh yeah. 2025. Is it?
The Hard Part Five, that's a great Kendrick song. That is something that deserves Song of the Year, not a diss track. Maybe it's because I'm a biased Drake fan, and I just dislike seeing him get put down or whatever. But Drake's dropping an album next weekend, which I'm hyped for. But I just think it's ridiculous. You're winning best song of the year off a diss track.
Okay, it
It
was
doesn't make sense to me.
so the songs of record of the year. It was nominations were Now and Then by the Beatles, which is an interesting one. I did not think that would be nominated.
That was just best record. It wasn't best song. Yeah, that's probably a pity vote or a pity nomination because it's like, the Beatles made another song,
Okay, here it
like their
is.
last song,
Song of the year. Okay. A bar song, Tipsy by Sean Cook, Birds of
whatever.
a Feather.
Shabuzi. Yeah,
Die with a Smile by Lady Gaga.
that should have won.
That's
That
a
should have
really good
won.
song. It is a good
Really
song.
good song. I love Bruno Mars
Yeah, and Lady
and
Gaga's
Lady
really
Gaga. That
talented.
was a great song. That
Fortnite
should have won.
by Taylor Swift, Post Malone. Good Luck, Babe by Kaylee Rose, M. Stutz. Not Like Us, Please, Please, Please by Sabrina Carpenter and Texas Hold'em. Bro, like, what a batch of fucking shitters, like garbage fucking songs. Like
What are your thoughts? What are
Texas
your
Hold'em,
thoughts on
so bad, bro. That's
what are
such a
your
shitty
thoughts
song.
on what are your thoughts on Beyonce winning Best Country Album? I don't know if you're a big
It's fine.
country
Like,
fan, but there's a lot of controversy around that.
it's not.
Personally I don't mind it.
I don't
I
really
think she probably
care.
should have won. She probably should have won Best Album of the Year for another album she put out in the past, but I think that was just like a leg. It's kind of like how like Pacino won Scent of a Woman. It's kind of like that, where it's like a legacy Oscar or legacy Grammy, that type of thing. But there's like controversy that like Billie Eilish should have won for her album or whatever. But I don't care less anymore. I couldn't care less about award shows anymore, especially the Grammys after Travis Scott has gotten snubbed twice for Rap Album of the Year. So I couldn't really care anymore. I only really care if my favorite directors or actors are up for Oscars, like Oppenheimer last year. I was heavily cheering for Nolan and RDJ, but that's
Yeah.
same with this year, like Dune Part Two. Maybe like week before the Oscars we do our predictions. Um,
You said,
I don't
yeah,
know if
that'd be interesting.
maybe we'll do that, but yeah, Dune Part Two should have way more nominations. The fact that Villeneuve didn't get nominated for Best Director is ridiculous. Um, that's twice he hasn't gotten nominated for Dune. Which is easily Best Movie of the Year, no question.
Yeah.
But
Agree.
Amelia Perez gets 13 nominations.
Yeah, I think everybody agrees that that makes no sense, but like and most people have like been like this is the most bullshit fucking like
I think on Letterbox, like the movie rating site or whatever that we're on, and I think it's the lowest rated Best Picture nominee of all time on IMDb or Letterbox, whatever. It's ridiculous.
I have a penis. I have a vagina. That's the song, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck that movie, bro. And I don't even want to talk about it because it's so bad. It's like it doesn't even deserve to be talked about.
No, no, it
Um,
doesn't.
but yeah, no, I was gonna say what else was I gonna say? Yeah, like it is what it is. That's the way she goes. My
Yep.
favorite quote. But yeah. Well, anyways, let's move on. Let's talk about yeah, you think it's the Chiefs, I think it's the Chiefs. It's gonna be the Chiefs.
Yeah.
It's
Yep. For sure.
but yeah, let's move on. Let's talk about the Leafs. Big W. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I have not been paying attention to I've been lacking in the Leafs, especially 2 days ago. I was asleep before the game was even over. So like and yeah. Uh Anyway,
Yeah.
I have not been watching the Leafs. They got the W I saw 6-3 against the Flames, was it?
Yep. And the game on Saturday against Edmonton was a fun game to watch.
Yeah, they won that
Um,
too. That was a
that was a good game.
scary. I watched that game. There you go.
It
I
was
watched
scary.
that game.
It was a
I,
scary
I was
game
at
towards the
work
end.
up up what 3-0, four
We were up
nothing
4-1. We were up
for
4-1,
one,
and then they
and
scored a couple, and then they almost scored at the end, but Wall made an incredible save
yeah,
to keep the 2 points. And then we played Minnesota last Wednesday. I don't think we covered that game.
no,
Um, but they lost that game. That was a tough loss. That wasn't really a very good game. Um, Minnesota's a good team, so we'll allow
really,
that. But
yeah,
that was a good win. Good win on Saturday. The boys played well. They were up 3-0 early. A lot of different guys contributed. Nyes, Marner, McMahon, Nylander is playing fantastic right now. He's playing lights out. Um, so yeah, he had a goal on Saturday, and obviously the Hattie on Tuesday. He played really good with Matthews with 3 assists. The boys played well without Marner in the lineup. I don't know if Marner's playing tonight. against Seattle, but I know Stolarz is back. Stolarz is playing tonight, which is going to be good to see. Him back in the lineup since December.
Oh, that's great.
Um,
That's
yeah,
great.
that's really good to have him back. So hopefully he plays a solid game tonight. And then we can just do alternating with him and Wall. Wall's obviously been playing really good. So I'm excited to see how the boys play tonight.
Come playoff time, that's
Um,
going to be a great 1-2 punch, man. It'll be.
yeah, I'm excited. So if someone's not playing as well, then Stolarz or Wall can back each other up, which is nice to see. Um,
You know what
but yeah,
I
speaking of playoffs, the Eastern Conference is heating up right now.
dude,
Like
I was just thinking,
everyone is in the mix, man. Especially the Atlantic Division, dude. Like we're Leafs are second, but they have a couple games in hand on Florida, so they'll definitely take first. But um, Ottawa's third, which is
I like
insane
that,
to
man.
me. They're
That'll be
playing really
fun.
good. Detroit's playing good. They're on a bit of a streak right now. Tampa and Boston are just right behind them. Montreal's only 5 points behind Boston and 7 points behind. Like they're everyone is very close. Same with the Metropolitan Division. Everyone's other than Washington, who's kind of running away with it right now. Um, there's
And
a
Winnipeg.
there's a 12 point gap between second and sixth in the Metropolitan. So it's very close.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean, man. Like right now, looking at the wild card standings, you got Detroit and Tampa in the last two spots right now. Boston one is technically Boston's still in there, where they got 60 points, along with Tampa. Detroit, they've fucking come out of nowhere. I thought they were dead in the water to begin the season. For a while there, they were dead in the water,
Right.
and they've managed
Like
to.
Columbus is 1 point off a wild card spot. They're playing really good this year, playing way above expectations. The Islanders are only 3 points back. They were not having a good start of the season. Now they're kind of clawing back. The Rangers are way underperforming. I thought they'd be winning the division by
Bro,
now.
they just got JT Miller. They should be fucking great.
Yeah, that was a good pickup for them. And then Montreal's, only 5 points back. So that like this is going to heat up coming the rest for the next couple months. I'm very excited to see um, what these matchups are going to look like. The way it's looking right now, it's going to be different, very different matchups for the first round, which I'm very excited about. I'm tired of watching Boston play Toronto, Boston playing the Leafs, or Florida playing Tampa. Like I'm tired of those cookie cutter first round matchups. I want to see some new exciting teams
Bro,
come in.
we gotta get to a game in Ottawa, man. If there's a playoff Ottawa game, like
Oh, that'd be so sick. Because playing in Toronto, playoff tickets are going to be like $600
they're
in
still
the
gonna be
in the
expensive
standing
in Ottawa,
area.
but they won't nearly be as bad.
No. I'd
It,
much rather drive, was it 5 hours
dude,
to
that'd be a
Ottawa
trip and
to.
a half. My buddy lives in Ottawa too. You could stay with him. He's got a house.
Oh, nice. All
Yeah.
right. So
Oh,
we'll yeah,
you met Cole. Shout out Cole Daxon, bro. The GOAT.
nice. Yeah, so we'll definitely if that become that would be a great matchup too. If that's first round matchup,
Bro,
Leafs
we should
Ottawa,
have
they
thought that.
bring back to the 2000s with
I know.
Sundin and Alfredson.
Dude, and
That would be a sick rivalry.
if history fucking repeats itself, it should be a fucking fun series to watch.
Yeah, because the Leafs used to destroy Ottawa in the
Every like
2000s.
year after year. It was like what was it like a 5 year span of just like whatever first or second round they beat them each round.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I don't think we lost one round to them. It's
That's
just
crazy.
hilarious.
That
So
is,
hopefully history does repeat itself. That would be great. I'm just tired of playing the same teams. I want some different
in Ottawa
competition.
it's fun, man. Like they've got fun players too. Like I love to like they've got an interesting team. Like and just it just it's more it's good to have all these Canadian teams that you don't see often in the playoffs. So
Yeah,
I think seeing the Ottawa Senators, let's see, who's their best player right now?
Kachuk,
Yeah,
Giroux's still playing.
yeah, Drew's having a decent season. Jackson,
Stutzla's playing good.
yeah. no, they've got a decent team, and let's
That's
see.
what a lot of analysts were saying. Like in a couple years, they got some draft picks. Like they could
And
be a wild card team.
they've underperformed the last few years too. That's another thing. Like they've just been underperforming. Like it's
Hmm.
kind of the way it's been for the last few years because like everybody expects them to do well, but they don't. And
Right.
it's a Canadian curse. Just like, of course, like
Yeah.
it's kind of
I
annoying.
remember that one year, like I think it was the Matthews first year. Every Canadian team I think was in the playoffs. That was a really fun time. I can't remember. I think it was that year. I think every Canadian team was in the playoffs, which is really cool. But I don't think that's going to happen this year because Montreal is, kind of shit in the bed. Um,
Oh, back in
Vancouver's
2016,
struggling.
17, they were the odd Senators were awesome.
Calgary's in a playoff spot right now,
Yeah.
which is cool, but they got obliterated uh, by Toronto on Tuesday. But yeah, this playoff bracket is looking very interesting. So I'm excited to see what comes in the future. But let's look ahead of what we have this week for the Leafs. So they obviously play tonight. We're filming this on Thursday, so they're playing Seattle at 10 o'clock. I'll watch that game.
Yep.
And then they end the road trip in Vancouver, which should be a good game. Usually it's always a good game between them. And then they have a back to back with Carolina, which will be a tough game. And then they have Chicago, which should be an easy win over in Bedsy land in Chicago.
Poor Bedsy, man.
Yeah, that would be a nice easy win.
Hmm.
Oh wait, no, this is no. Sorry, it's only two games because they have the Four Nations face off
Oh,
break. So
that's exciting.
maybe we'll talk about that next week.
Yeah, well, let's
Do a
do
little
that next week.
prediction there. Talk about Four Nations, yeah, which I'm very excited about. International hockey coming back. Obviously the Olympics next year is going to be all NHL players are coming back, which I'm very excited about. Um, yeah, I'm hyped for international hockey again. I remember the World Cup of Hockey. I think it was the last time uh, international teams got together and played. So um, yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what this looks like. What these how these teams play together because I know Canada's stacked. It's going to be McDavid, McKinnon, Crosby on the power play. It's going to be dreams come true.
That's gonna be a lot of fun, man.
It's
That's
going
gonna
to
be
be
so.
so sick.
That's gonna be a lot of fun to watch. It's just
Yeah,
you love watching the best players
way
play.
better than the All Star game. That's all I'm going to say. Way
Oh
better than
yeah,
watching the
no,
All
I
Star
can't
game.
wait. Like, do you think they're gonna be like able? You think they're gonna be fucking like into it? Like, not
Oh
they're gonna
yeah,
take it
for sure.
seriously? Because
Oh yeah, because
again, like,
they're also because this is also preparing them for the Olympics, right? This is
yeah,
also giving them a spot to potentially be on the Olympics team next year. So, um, and also like I know the coach for Canada, John Cooper, who coaches Tampa, he's coaching the Olympics team next year. So he's probably looking out for who like potential lines and shit, like who he could have. So
yeah,
yeah, I 100% think they'll be playing hard. You know.
yeah,
They're playing for your nation. I think they'll definitely be playing going crazy. So yeah,
definitely.
I'm hyped for that.
So am I, man. I'm excited. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun, and there's just a bunch of great players playing. So it's gonna be fun to
Yeah,
see different lineups, different matchups. Fucking Nylander versus Matthews on the ice, Marner versus Matthews on the
yeah.
ice.
I heard Nylander was talking about how he wants to drop the gloves with Matthews. I think that would be hilarious.
That would be
Just
hilarious.
seeing them fight, that would be so funny. So maybe there is a little joking. I'm sure it's a joke, but that would be funny to see like teammates against each other. You know, fucking around on the ice. I think that would be funny to see. But
Or he just drops him like right away. Like it just fucking like show him, hey, I'm playing for Team Canada. It's like that video of Kobe like at Team USA Olympics where he dropped like his teammate.
oh, Paul Gasol.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was
yeah,
on
yeah.
the what Slovenia.
Yeah, he's like, I ain't playing games, motherfucker. I ain't
Yeah,
playing games.
yeah,
That was I love that you watched that
I
documentary.
have. It's awesome.
Oh, it's so good. So
It's
good.
great. That's like LeBron all time just lying. He's like he's just like,
He's like, whoa.
yeah, I know. LeBron and that is so funny. Anyway, yeah. But no, man, it's I'm very excited. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Hmm.
Let's move on to some baseball talk.
Yeah.
Max Scherzer signed a deal with the Toronto Blue Jays. Right now, our offseason is looking a little bit interesting. I want you to grade it now. I want you to give it a grade
Um,
with the acquisition
what
of
did I say last week? C
said C
minus.
minus, C or C minus, C plus maybe you gave
I
it.
think
I
I
don't
said I think I said C minus. I'll go
crazy.
C plus. I'll go C plus.
Yeah.
If they signed Alonso, which they didn't, he's staying with the Mets. If they signed Alonso, I would give it a B.
Yeah, but if they sign Bregman,
If they signed Bregman but no Alonso, B minus. I'm not a big fan of Bregman. I'm sorry, he's a cheater.
I don't like the 6 year deal idea because
No, that's
that's
insane.
gonna age
That's
like milk.
insane.
Like
Yeah, it's not a good idea.
so
Bregman's still not young, but like for a baseball player, he still has some years on him. But
I think he's got a good 4 years. If they got Bregman on a 4 year deal, oh, I'd love that. Like until he's age, right now he's 30 years,
30,
30, yeah.
30, yeah.
So he's technically supposed to be in his prime. Like I've always thought like from ages like 26 to like 31, 30, maybe 32, that's your prime as an athlete because you're mature, you've been through it, you know the grind of the game, you're a veteran almost at this point, but at the same time you're still young, still agile. Yeah, that's my thoughts on Bregman. Bregman had a decent season last year again. Like he 26 home runs, great defense. He's going to give you every time 260 average, an above average player.
Mhm.
However, $6-7 million deal, I don't know, if that's worth it. I still would love to have him on the team. No matter what way you put it, he makes the team better. Like you can't deny that he's making the team better.
Mhm.
With him being on it. And he walks a ton. This season, his walk rate was way down than it's what it's been before. It was weird almost the fact that he did not walk as much as he did. Um, where he in 2023 he had 92 walks, and then this year he had 44. Basically, like less than half of that, like which is
Mhm.
crazy. I don't know how that happens, but put it more. Well, didn't really put up better numbers, but anyway, I think Bregman give him a little 4 or 5 year deal. I hear the Jays have a deal for 6 years for him. He's probably waiting to sign with the Astros. I'm sure he wants to go back to the Astros. If he signs with the Jays, hats off to them. If he signs with the Red Sox, ugh, that's annoying. I don't like that. I can't see why they don't. And
Why
I
would
don't
he sign with the Red Sox when they already have
Devers.
Devers?
Devers is possibly the worst defensive player in all of baseball. Okay, not the worst, but worst third baseman in all of baseball in terms of defense.
Yeah.
He is. He's horrible. Like he is a negative WAR when it comes to defense. Um, I'll check right now. Actually, I can do that right now. Leaders. If I go into WAR position players. Um, here we go. No, my computer's being buggy. Anyway, but they would probably move him to either DH, figure out, play him at first or something like that because they don't really have a first base. Oh, no, they do. What am I talking about? They have Cassis. I actually don't know
Yeah.
I don't know. I DH but they've got Cassis. I
Yeah.
don't know. That's interesting. I can't see why they'd move. It makes more sense for the Jays to sign him as a third baseman because he's an everyday player, Bregman, and then you have Vladdy at first. It's great. Bregman, Jimenez, Bo Bichette, Vladdy. I like that
Yeah.
infield, man.
That's all right.
It's not bad. You can't complain on that. So, yeah, look at offensive WAR. Um, yeah, he's not even on the top 10 list. Okay, yeah.
Mm.
Anyway, yeah. What's his face is he's good though. Devers is good. He just sucks defensively.
Right.
But yeah. All right, well, let's talk about that Scherzer deal then. It's gonna make
Hmm.
this team better, I think. It's gonna help out the Jays in some sort of way. With Scherzer, you've got you've got that number five guy. You've got him all day. You got Gosman, Barrios, Bassett, Bowden, who I know you liked. You were happy with how he played last season and
Hmm.
did a great job. I thought he was great. If he can repeat even, 70% of what he did last year, the second half of last year, they're great. They're in for a good time with Bowden. And then you got just as long as Scherzer stays healthy,
Yeah.
should be good. Is that asking for a lot? Maybe, but yeah, I think I want Scherzer. I want Scherzer to be just a number five guy. Give them, yeah, just give him, make sure he tries and gets like what, 25 starts this season. If he gives 25 starts, that's awesome. That's great for this team. Sub 4 ERA, like between 3.5 and 4. Perfect. Absolutely
Yeah.
perfect. So, and he has it in him. I know he has it in him. So,
Mm.
and there's also some more aspects to that deal. So he gets bonus money depending on how many innings he plays, pitches.
Wait, pause. I gotta go to the bathroom. Sorry. Like badly.
Piss.
Hmm.
All right. So then the next question I have for you would be Vladdy extension. What are you rating this offseason if we get a Vladdy extension? 13 days left, by the way. 13 days.
B plus,
Okay.
because that's the most important. That's the most important thing.
I'd say A minus.
Okay.
You lock him up to like a 10-year deal, that's great. Like you can't like that means you have a superstar for 10 years. That means that you're gonna at least try to be competitive for those
Right.
next, I don't know, 8 years or whatever like that. Because maybe he has an opt out after 8 years, something like that.
Yeah.
Um, I think, yeah,
All
I
right.
think
I'll go A. I'll go A minus.
A minus, A minus. Because I think you still need a power bat. Like this team, if you're competing in the AL East, you still need another bat. You can
Yeah.
rely on some people like having rebound seasons. Like you got to think Kirk, maybe Barsh, nah, like maybe minusculely. But I think Bo Bichette is about to have a rebound year. It's a walk year. He's not re-signing with the Jays, so he's gonna have a fucking great season. He's gonna hit fucking 350, 210 hits, fucking
Yeah.
bombs, and then he's gonna go sign with the Red Sox and for 13
Yeah.
years.
We need to extend him
No, we're
right
not.
now,
We're not. We're not.
which is insane. And then he's gonna go. He's gonna go somewhere else. Sadly,
Yeah.
he's gonna go to the Dodgers. That's where he's gonna go. He's gonna go to the Dodgers and play outfield.
Play sec. Yeah, I'll play. Yeah, I'll play first base or catcher, something like that, bro. Um. All right. Well, let's move on then to our top five. How about that?
Yep. Your
I
choice this week.
think that this top five, we are doing top five pizza places of all time. This is just pizza restaurants. I included like, yeah, pizza restaurants, specific restaurants. Yeah, that's what
I
I.
have a place, but it's from one location only.
You can do that. I'm doing kind of the same thing.
Okay. I have I have two chain places
You have two
on my
chain
list.
places.
Yes. I don't really go to like uh like sit down pizza places. Like I don't really I guess you could do like best pizza from like specific places.
But like fast food pizza,
Yeah,
like
I have two. I have two.
okay.
Oh no, I actually no. Fast food I have no, basically all of them are fast food. I don't really go to like sit down pizza places.
Yeah, well, okay, neither do I. It's all good though. All right, you ready though?
Yeah, yeah. Do you want to go
I'll go
first?
first. All right. My honorable mention, I got Old Reliable. I just have this guy as Old Reliable. Relax if you guys fucking shit on me. I know you are, but I got Little Caesars at number six.
Ugh. Ugh.
It is you anytime, anywhere you want pizza, Little Caesars is there. Crazy Bread's fire. It's hot and ready. It's good to go. So
Is it though?
I got to go with my boy, fucking Little Caesars. And number five, I got the famous Costco pizza, man. Costco pizza as greasy.
Shout out to our boy Will, who loves some Costco pizza.
He loves everything, Costco, bro. He loves everything about Costco. He loves the clothing. He loves the food. He loves the samples. He loves the
Oh yeah.
deals. He just loves being there. It's his favorite place, and his second favorite place is IKEA, probably. So, yeah. But yeah, shout out to Will who loves Costco pizza,
Okay.
just Costco in general. But I got to go number five, Costco. It is good. Like it's again, it's also
Yeah,
cheap.
it's solid.
It's greasy, but the pepperonis, they're some of the best pepperonis. A little bit
Hmm.
spicy, a little bit salty. They hit. They hit.
Hmm.
At number four, I got Papa John's, famous classic American pizza. Papa John's, another one that always hits. Don't support their owners who apparently, I know you're gonna say what, yeah, this guy does, but yeah, he's a bad guy. He's not the greatest dude. But I love me some Papa John's. Especially they got some good desserts there too. Papa John's, classic American pizza, always hits. And then at number three, I got Prince Street Pizza, or yeah, Prince Pizza. That's what it is.
Prince Street. Prince
Prince
Street. I know what
Pizza.
you're talking about.
Yes, that is some of the best pizza I have ever had in my entire life. It really is. It is some of the best pizza I've ever had in my entire life. And I could eat there fucking any day of the week. It's expensive. Lineup's always fucking huge, and you know you can only get it in Toronto, and that's one of the reasons why I don't have it up so high because it's just like it's so hard to get to, and
Hmm.
it's the lineups. You have to stand in the cold, and you're like you have nowhere to eat it either, which it also sucks. And like sometimes they don't even have the slices that you want, but when you do get the slice that you want, it's the best pizza you'll ever have. It's very good.
Yeah.
Number two, I got a classic, another classic, Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut always fucking hits hard, man. I love the thick bread that they have. And they put it in like a cast iron pan, drizzle some oil on there, gets nice and thick and crispy, like bottom. It's greasy, but it's good. It is awesome. It is
Hmm.
really, really good pizza. Yeah. And then at number one, I think I'm also gonna get hated on for this take because I know people that just cannot stand this place. But give me Domino's at number one. I
Yeah. No.
no,
No.
it's so fucking
Not
good.
for me.
I can eat an entire pizza. I can eat two party size fucking Domino pizzas. Get me some creamy garlic. I'm cooking. Like it is the greatest. Oh, so fucking good, bro. So good. I love wrapping it up into a little fucking like twirl and just eating it like a hot dog. I'm actually salivating right now. Like my mouth is full of fucking just saliva. Like, yeah, I'm gonna say
Okay.
I want some fucking Domino's right now. I might get some after this. I don't know. But I'm definitely missing out some places. Like I'm happy I didn't include Pizza Pizza. There's also some places near me that are really good, but like nobody would know. So I kind of was thinking of putting them on, but I was like, nobody's gonna get it. It's like there's a place called Lamar's, which is really close. Santa Fe Pizza, great places, really good pizza.
We had what was that one time when we were filming? What was the place we got it from?
I think we got Santa Fe. We got
Yeah.
Santa,
That wasn't bad.
yeah. They're
All
always
right. I have two local places
yeah.
on my list. My honorable mention, I have Gianni's. It's from Aaron. Good spot.
Oh yeah.
Old reliable. It's really there's like 14 different pizza places in Aaron. I don't know why. Um, but that's definitely the best one in Aaron. So I'm gonna go with that as honorable mention. Good wings too. Number
Oh
five,
yeah.
I have Costco as well. Um, Once again, shout out Will, the biggest Costco fan of all time, and shout out the Costco family too, Big AJ and Big Justice, um, and
Yeah.
obviously our boy the Rizzler. Um, Costco pizza, really good, really cheap, like you mentioned. Um, Whenever you're there, you're either getting that, or you're grabbing a slice, or you're getting a hot dog. So
Or chicken bake. Oh no, not
yeah,
a
or the
chicken.
chicken, or
Sorry.
a double chunk chocolate cookie.
Double chunk chocolate cookie. We actually aren't getting a chicken bake because chicken bakes aren't even in fucking Canada.
Right. Number four, this is probably the one I have the most. That's like, chain pizza that's always around. I'm surprised you didn't have this on your list. I don't know if you eat here often for pizza, but a Pizza Nova. I thought it was always the best chain pizza.
It's not bad,
Um,
yeah.
it's always, good sauce too. I always like the sauce. Um, put that at number four. Number three, this is only if you have been to New York City, but I have Joe's Pizza at number three. It was fantastic. Had to put it at three. I had it cold also at 8 a.m. in the morning.
Still
And it
hits.
was still hit, man. Still hit. At number two, I have the same as you, Prince Street Pizza. Um, I had it one time in Toronto, and it was
It's
spectacular.
it's great.
Spectacular. Spectacular. So I'm putting that way up there. I can't remember if I had it in New York or not, where it's originally from, but I know that the Toronto location, they brought like the water supply from New York to make it even more authentic,
Yeah.
like the location in New York, which I thought was really fascinating. So I have that at number two. And then number one, this is also kind of it's like a brand. There's two, actually no, there's not two anymore. One of them closed down, but there's only one location in Brampton, and it's McKay's Pizza. If you live
McCabe's.
in Brampton, no, McKay,
Oh,
Mackay, McKay's. It's a Brampton staple pizza place. If you live in Brampton, you obviously know what this place is. There was also another location near my elementary school that I always used to go to all the time, but they closed that one down. But yeah, McKay's can't go wrong. Always big slices too. They always had the big slices. They always sell the Jamaican patties there too, which slap. They were
nice.
always so good. Um, yeah, McKay's great spot. If you're in Brampton, always go visit that place. Really good spot. But yeah, that's my list. Two different lists. I've never had Papa John's before. I've
Oh,
never had.
there's one on campus, so we should go there one of the
Oh,
days.
okay. I've
It,
never had Papa John's, and I've never had Pizza Hut.
you've never had Pizza Hut.
No, never had it.
Will you have it?
Well, if the opportunity comes, yes, but I'm not going out of my way to try it.
Yeah, no.
Little
Fair
Caesars
enough.
is one of the worst takes I've ever heard. I had that 2 weeks ago at my buddy's place when we were watching the Bills game, and I think that's the reason why they lost,
Oh,
is because we had Little Caesars.
okay. I can fully admit that it's not the best quality pizza. Like, okay, what do you think about like pizza? That's the other one I was thinking about too.
That would just miss my list, honestly. I really like
Like
that.
I don't really like it's another one that's old reliable. Like it's always
Right,
around. Pizza is always around. They're open till like 1 in the morning. They're always around. Like if we're like, let's
right.
order a fucking pizza, we order a pizza from Pizza and it ends up being like not terrible, but
It's
like
also not very expensive either, which is good.
it's not crazy expensive, but it's also just not the best pizza. Like it's just
Right.
I don't like the cheese. I don't think the cheese is good. The sauce isn't the greatest, but I definitely have to put like yeah, I don't know, like Little Caesars. I like how small the slices are too, so I could eat like a whole box and I'd like feel okay. Um, and yeah, they've got good crazy bread, but you have to get like other stuff on the pizza though, because like usually whenever you have Little Caesars, it's just a pepperoni pizza. Like how often do you have Little Caesars where it's like fucking deluxe or something like that? You only have pepperoni.
No, because you know that the ingredients are not real.
Not
They're
real.
just some fake peppers and mushrooms. You don't
Maybe
even
I don't even think I've yeah no I've had Canadian.
they don't promote deluxe pizzas there. It's just straight meat and
Yeah,
and
I know
cheese.
you're
Like
right.
that's
It
all
is
they
always
promote.
just it's always like it like triple fucking meat lovers. It's like
Yeah.
got like they'll do fucking like
Yeah.
bacon, sausage, ground beef, meatballs, pepperoni, salami, like female bacon. Like they'll
They
do
put
that and they'll be
literally
like,
every single meat food group
yeah,
in the pizza.
it's like always like they're always promoting it like that. But yeah, okay.
Domino's
Before we,
Domino's at one has always been crazy because the aftertaste is just I hate the aftertaste of
but I
Domino's.
love the slice is great. Like it's you get bang for your buck. It's always been great for me. I don't know. I've always been a really big fan of Domino's.
I think I had it the first time at a film shoot, and it was like I literally could not eat another slice It was the only thing that they had there.
Last time was it like during Cinespace?
Yeah, yeah. It
Oh
was
yeah.
it was atrocious. I
Oh,
literally
I
could
couldn't.
not eat it.
Yeah, I couldn't stand it because there was a guy beside me that was chewing like it rhymes with Ryle. So yeah,
We won't name names. But yeah, Domino's never been
yeah.
never been a fan of. Never been a
Before we
fan.
end it off, though, I want to ask, what is your favorite type of pizza?
Type
Like,
of pizza.
okay, fuck, I
It's
got,
easy to say pepperoni, but like if you built, are you talking about like building
yeah,
a pizza? Okay. Um, definitely green peppers. I love green peppers and
yeah,
mushrooms
yeah.
on pizza.
Supreme.
I always love
It's like
those.
classic, yeah.
Yeah. Pepperoni, obviously. Um, I don't know if it's like ground beef, but it's like the little pieces of meat. Like I don't know if it's
Like sausage,
sausage
yeah, like
or
sausage
okay.
crumble,
So
the bacon
sausage
crumble, yeah.
or bacon. Yeah, either one is fine. Yeah, I'm pretty simple. I don't like too many toppings on my pizza, to be
I was
completely
gonna,
honest.
I was gonna say, like, what was I thinking here? I, I really like Supreme. I love Canadian. Like I love mushrooms and like bacon bits and then pepperoni.
Right.
Pepperoni's always classic, but my buddy got me onto hot peppers and chicken and pepperoni on like a slice.
Oh, that sounds good.
Really good. It's
Okay.
really
All
good.
right. Hot take here. Do you think pineapple belongs on pizza?
I don't think it belongs on pizza, but it's good on pizza.
So you enjoy Hawaiian?
I enjoy Hawaiian. I actually really like Hawaiian. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's like I won't eat it from pizza. I've had too many diarrhea explosions from pizza Hawaiian. So yeah. But
Fair
that's
enough.
good. And then if I before we end it off, if I have to say there's a couple different types of pizzas. You got New York style, Detroit style, Chicago style, um, flatbread. Fuck flatbread.
Right.
But like out of all of them, like what is it? What are you saying?
Well, I really want to try New Haven pizza from Connecticut. What's his name? Portnoy swears by it that it's like the best pizza
Mm.
that you can get. So I've always wanted to try New Haven style. Um, I've always heard that's very good.
Ooh, that does look.
Yeah,
I
New
know
Haven.
exactly. It's like flat. It's like a little bit burnt on the crust. It's definitely got a crispy crust.
Yeah, yeah.
Buffalo. I've had pizza in Buffalo. There's this like pizza and wing place in Buffalo. When I went to Buffalo for a hockey.
What's it called? I forgot the name.
I don't know what it's called, but it's really good pizza. The
Yep,
pepperoni's like
yep, I
pearl.
know. Yep. I know what you're talking about. They have it at the tailgates
Yeah,
for Bills games.
yeah,
Oh,
it's really good.
let
They
me
got
see here.
wings.
Buffalo
Just remember
pizza
like
places.
my shit because it was so good. But mine's got to be. I love fucking thick crust pizza, so it's got to be like either Detroit or Chicago. I don't know. I fucking love all pizza.
Lenova? I don't think it's Lenova.
It's like it's no
I know what you're talking about though.
Neapolitan pizza. That's yeah, yeah. I guess that's like a classic
I
Italian.
forgot the name of it, but I remember it being really good.
Hot
It's like
honey,
a cha
good. Yeah, yeah. All right,
I've never tried Neapolitan. I've always wanted to try that, but I feel like if I want to do that, like I have to go to like fucking Napoli,
Italy, yeah, Napoli,
yeah, to try it.
Naples.
Like where Naples, sorry, not Napoli. I'm thinking about the soccer team. Yeah, I have to go to Naples to try it
Facts,
where it originated from.
facts. And the worst pizza of all time's got to be like fucking Gina or Gino's Pizza, or Gino's Pizza. At,
Yeah, Gino's is not good. Definitely Little Caesars is there. Yeah. Well, it's for me. I know. Obviously, you put it on your honorable mention, but
I don't
taste
like
is
it.
just
I don't
not.
like it. I don't even like it. I'm taking it
So
off
then, why did you put it on then?
because I couldn't find anything else, and I was like, I'm not putting
Okay, do you
pizza.
want to
I'm
replace
doing
it right now while we're on the podcast?
yeah. Let's do it.
Okay. What are you gonna put there?
Um.
Put one of your local spots that you like.
Okay, Lamar's Pizza.
Lamar Jackson.
Yes,
Okay.
it's very good.
He's probably winning the MVP tonight.
I don't. Why not Allen, bro?
That's
He
the
tried.
league doesn't like him.
All right, let's end it off then. All right. Thank you guys. Long episode, more than necessary. Somebody had to go to the washroom in the middle of it. Not
Right.
named Brian Holmes. So yeah.
Yeah.
Talk to you guys later. Enjoy the rest of your week. Cheers, and
Go neither teams in the Super Bowl.
on either teams go Leafs, go Jays. Sign Alex Bregman and re-sign Vladdy and extend Vladdy. See ya.
Yeah.